So next up, we're going to be dropping this engine in. We ended up going with a Tegas mount paired with our UMI Performance polyurethane bushing mount that actually bolts to the engine. Worked really well in our application.
Yeah, the nice thing about these engine mounts is it actually moves the engine forward 3 inches, and that's really going to work for what we're trying to do and pack all this underneath the hood.
Yep, AC was a bit of an issue. Worried about it hitting the frame. This really puts it in a good spot. Tight in the front, but we still have plenty of clearance.
The bottom side, on the frame side, we used our UMI Performance LS mount. We ended up having to build a small spacer to make sure everything jived and worked together, but we definitely wanted to use a poly mount instead of a solid mount because we're going to be driving this thing a lot and didn't want all the road vibrations.
So to get all these different shots, we need to get a camera guy in there. So Dimitri, he's willing to put himself in any situation he needs to get the shot. Yikes.
So if you're an LS guy, you know that the header studs are sometimes a problem. After a while, they go up and stick fast. So we reached out to Monkey Fab and ended up getting a set of their titanium studs. A little pricey, but later on, if we have to tear this thing apart, we don't have to worry about them going fast.
Yeah, the guys at Monkey Fab, really nice guys, make some pretty cool innovative products, a lot of PTFE hose type stuff as well, wiring solutions. So I knew we were going to have some issues when it comes to clearance. Big thing for me was I did not want to cut a hole in this hood. I want everything to be under stock hood, but I wanted to get as much height and as much wow factor as we could possibly get. So asked a few friends, they gave me measurements off their setups. When we mocked this up, we took some measurements. We were real close, we're just kind of barely touching. So I ended up just cutting out the inner panel, leaving the exterior panel all factory, and worked like a charm, gave us the fitment that we need.
So whenever it came down to the piping and the intercooling tubes, we definitely needed some help because we are not even authorized to use JB Weld around here. So we opted for my boss here, Larry, to come over and give us a hand tying everything together. So walk us through what you did here, Larry.
So I went through and made some charge pipes and welded them.
That was absolutely terrible.
Is that what you wanted? Yeah, so I really enjoy this type of fabricating, working with aluminum, welding. So the guys asked me for some help here. Started through and designed a layout for the truck. Got it all in place, welded it up. I think it turned out really good.
Yeah, worked out really good. We appreciate the help.
Don't ever ask again.
The cream of the crop.
If you enjoyed that short clip of my face, click here to see the whole episode.